Final boarding call for all chaos and giggles. Passport stamped, deep breath. Here we go. Seatbelt stuck, I'm in the wrong row. Gate changed twice, running in slow-mo. Custom line curling like a sideshow. Did I bring the snacks? Guess we'll never know. Uh-oh, where'd my suitcase go? Hey. Delayed again, guess I'm doing a show. Smile for the stamp, try to play it cool. What did I do? Breaking every rule. Laughing through the panic. Writing all the hassles. This is shenanigans of travels.
So that's why we're sitting here. Because it looks like you took your pants down and you had to go to the bathroom, but you weren't in the bathroom.
I didn't go to the bathroom anywhere in my city or anything like that, so I wasn't doing that.
Do you remember doing any of that?
I remember like standing up and doing that, but I didn't have any altercations with the staff or anything like that, so.
Did they have to restrain you on the plane? Do you remember anything about that?
No.
Okay.
I didn't have, but.
You recognize that urinating in the middle of the aisle is...
I don't think I was, okay, yeah, but yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You said you're flicking the bean?
That's what it looks like, is what I'm...
You said flicking the bean? So you weren't urinating, you were whatever?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yes, I wasn't, I was not, I went to the restroom, and came back, and that was it. I wasn't trying to...
So why did your pants come down?
I was trying to just get the last residue off. I have a bladder control problem. I'm gonna tell you honestly.
Okay.
I have that, yeah. So that's my issue, but I wasn't trying to do anything wrongful with that. I understand the picture.
The officer told him that women and children had been seated nearby and that exposing himself in public wasn't something that could be overlooked.
Alright, so that's why the plane had to land. The aircraft reports they had to restrain you. You became combative at some point.
I'm not an aggressive person at all.
I understand. You've been totally fine with us. We appreciate that very much. Okay, so that's why we're here. Have you ever been arrested before?
No, sir.
So how many drinks total do you think you had?
4.
Alright. And no one said anything to you on the plane?
Nothing.
You don't remember having to be restrained by anyone?
No.
Alright. How did your pants get back up? Did you pull them up?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do anything wrong with that situation, sir. It wasn't.
What do you mean by flicking the bean? You're trying to touch yourself?
I have a leaking problem, kind of. I'm embarrassed to say it, but...
No, don't be embarrassed. We want to help you figure out what happened, okay?
I have a leaking problem. I was trying to like flick it off, just like...
Okay.
And it just came down.
So you're walking out of the bathroom, you shut the door, and then you turn, and then what drew your attention back to your penis?
I was just trying. It was dripping, probably. I think maybe. It was dripping. And I wasn't thinking about facing towards the public or anything like that.
And so you pulled your pants down. Do you remember how far you pulled them down?
No, I wasn't facing public.
Right, but you pulled your pants down after you, to use your words, not right, after you flicked the bean, your attempt, as you say, to clean it. You pulled your pants up, and then you sat down.
Yes, sir.
And then, as far as you're concerned, the flight carried on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did anyone approach you after that?
No, no one came up to me at all. That's why I'm so surprised about what's going on right now.
Okay.
I just came out of the bathroom. I went to bed like 4 times, and I just came out and.
When the police officers got on the plane, once it landed here,
I was in shock.
Under steady pressure from investigators, his story fell apart piece by piece. It was only a matter of time before he gave in.
So from Northern Chicago, you had 3. You stopped in Chicago. It was supposed to be a 2-hour layover. You had a couple.
But I haven't stopped in Chicago yet.
You actually did. Yeah, you stopped.
Well, I did, yes, but I didn't have I didn't drink at all or anything.
You said a minute ago you had 3.
Well, I had 3. Wait, we're in.
we're in Chicago now.
Yeah,
the
I know.
plane went from Portland to Chicago. It stopped.
Yes.
You had a layover.
Yeah. So going from Portland to Chicago, I just had a drink before I got on the flight.
At this point, even the FBI had to be notified.
So the FBI has jurisdiction over crimes that occur when the aircraft is in flight. Does they have jurisdiction?
Yeah.
Airspace. Okay. And because of what happened with you pulling your pants down and urinating, and the aircraft was in the middle of flight, the FBI will have jurisdiction on that.
Can I call anyone right now?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with having you making a phone call. Put it on speaker.
I'm gonna call my girlfriend.
Okay.
Right now. I'm getting detained right now by the detectives on the airplane.
Hi. So my name's Detective Dewey. I'm with the NFTA Police here in Buffalo, New York. There was an incident on the aircraft during flight. First off, he's had a lot to drink today. He's intoxicated, and during the flight, he pulled down his shorts and urinated in the aisle of the aircraft. So he exposed himself to a bunch of passengers. The plane had to be diverted during flight to Buffalo, New York because of this. He's currently at our police station at the Buffalo airport. He is in custody. He's going to be charged with exposure and urination on an aircraft.
I have no clue. There was no problems on the flight at all until.
What started as a flight across the country ended with a charge for indecent exposure and a one-way ticket to federal detention.